Hey everyone, so in this video I'll be showing you how to install and configure HyperConomy's basic settings. So the first thing you got to do is you got to get the jar file, which you can download on Bucket, and then you just copy it and put it in your plugin folder. You'll also need to have Vault and an economy plugin such as Essentials, which is what I'll be using. Then you run your server, and it'll generate a lot of YML files when it's creating when it's starting for the first time. Then go to your server, log in, and then the first thing I'll show you is how to make a shop. So here we have a small area that I can designate as a shop. So to make your first shop, all you do is you type / you can do set shop or /ss, which is short for that, p1, and then the name of the shop, and I'll just call it shop. So point 1 is set. Right now it's just a 1 block size shop. So to set the other corner of the cuboid region, I'll just fly up in the air and do set shop p2 shop. So now the shop region it just encompasses this whole area. And as you can see, when I walk in the shop, it tells me welcome to the shop, or welcome to shop. And you can change the message and the colors and things like that. So basically, right now everything is default. So if you want to see what all is in the shop, you can start looking with various commands. Like if you do /top items, it'll say there are no items, but if you do /browse shop, and then you can search for any letter like A, it'll show you anything that starts with A, or B. But so as of right now, there's nothing in the shop, and I'll show you how we could add some items. One way to add items is you can just use a command. So let's add some grass to the shop. So I can do /set stock grass, and I'll put 10 in the shop. So now there's 10 grass in the shop, so we can buy and sell it. And basically, to buy and sell, you have several options. The first and easiest way is just /sell, and then the name of the item, which the item names you can customize. You can make them anything you want. But if you don't know the name of an item, you can look it up by holding it and typing /item info. So as you can see, the name of the item is grass, and you can see other information like the ID and such things. And to save you some time, you can just type /ii, and that's a short and easier way to get that information. So back to what we were doing. To sell some grass, you do /sell grass, and if you want to sell more than one, you can type whatever number you want there. But if you just want to sell one, just type sell grass. So as you can see, it removed it from my inventory. So let's buy some. I'll buy 5. Oh, I don't have any money. Well, to fix that, I can sell some more items. So if you want to see how much you're going to get for an item, you can type /value and then the name of the item. So let's do value stone sword. So one stone sword is worth $12. So if I sell this, I'll get $12. As you can see, and it says none of it was taxed. You can change the tax settings as well later. If you want to get a lot of money really fast, you can just sell everything you have with /sell all, and that'll sell every item in your inventory. And as you can see, it sells them one by one in order that they're in your inventory. So now I should have some money, and let's buy some stone, just because that'll be a lot cheaper. So I'll do set stock stone 10. Now I can do buy stone 5, and as you can see, it puts it in my inventory. And if I were to buy more stone, it's going to put it in the same item stack. It'll conserve space. Now I'll show you some of the shortcut commands. If you don't want to type buy and /sell, there's a lot easier way to do it, and that's by doing /HB or /HS. And that just stands for hand buy or hand sell. So if I want to buy some stone, I can do /HB, and since I'm holding it in my hand, it'll buy that item. So if I want to buy cobblestone or sell it, I can do /HS, and it'll sell the item in my hand. And that's a very easy way to buy and sell items. If you have a lot of items and you don't really know how many you have, there's also a very easy way to sell all of them at once. So you can just do /HS max, and that'll sell every item that you have in your inventory of that type. If you don't care what you're selling, sell all gets everything. The only thing it won't sell are enchantments. I've already shown you a few things. You can edit almost any setting while you're in the game. If you want to see what the settings are for a certain item, you can type /item settings while holding the item. And as you can see, the name of the item stone, the value is set at 3. It's using, as you can see here, it says it's using a start price, which means that it's set to a static price until the price reaches a certain point, but I'll explain that in a later video. So right now you can see there's 10 stone, and then this is the value that the stone's price centers on, but I'll explain that later. So let's set the value of stone. To set the value, you would do /setValue stone. Let's make it 5. And as you can see, if I type /is, which is short for item settings, or is, same thing, it says the value is now 5, as you can see, updated. And there's a command for changing any one of these settings. You can change anything. But what I'll show you now is how you can edit it manually by changing the YML file. So to edit the files manually without restarting your server, you have to type /lock_shop, and that locks everything down in the shop except for a few commands. As you can see, I can't do anything. I can't buy, I can't sell. So while the shop's locked, what I can do is I can minimize this and then go to my server files, go into your plugins folder, and then find HyperConomy. Then go into HyperConomy, and then go into your items.yml file. And I use a text editor called Notepad++ to change settings. So as you can see here, every item that's in the economy is in this folder. And you can actually add your own items to this. Like if you're using TechIt or some special server, you could define your own item just by creating a new entry in here. And it should work. I haven't actually tried it, but so you can just define a new item, just follow the format. But for now, I'll just show you how to edit it. So when you lock down the shop, it prevents the plugin from saving to file. So whatever you do here won't be deleted. So let's change the value to 10 and change the stock to 1,000. And then you just save it, and then you go back to your server, and then you type, this is the critical part, you type reload files, and that reloads all the YML files. And then you have to unlock the shop, and you can do /ls, which is short for lock shop. So now the shop's unlocked, and let's check if it worked. So as you can see, the stock's now set to 1,000 and the value's at 10. So it works, and you can edit pretty much any setting while the servers are running. You don't have to shut it down or do anything fancy to change your settings. I think that's all I'll show you in this video. I'll go into the pricing in the next video.